Good morning. Happy Tarot Tuesday. It is also the last day of my giveaway, so I thought it would be fun today. Everyone's going to get a card from either the Light and Dreams Tarot deck, or I'm sorry, Oracle deck, Light and Dreams Oracle deck, or the Twin Flames Ascension Oracle deck. So everyone is going to get a card from either this or this. I'm giving these away over on Instagram. So if you guys like them, it is the last day to join the Instagram giveaway. Good morning. Hi, Christina. How are you? I think the girls would love to have a little extra help. Justina's not on yet. She's going to take the list. But if you want to do the prompts, it's just, drop your first name, last initial. Good morning, Heidi. Drop your first name, last initial. And, everybody gets a card or whatever. I was just saying everyone's going to get a card today from one or other of the decks that I'm giving away over on Instagram. So I am doing a big giveaway on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go check it out. I think it's pinned. I'm giving away 3 decks, and I thought it would be fun to work with 2 of the decks that I am giving away today. As always, subscribers go to the top of the list. They don't get to ask a question. If you want to ask a question, it's Venmo or Cash App. Again, that list is in my bio. Justina will be on any second, and everyone gets a card. I want everyone to get a card, and I don't want you to feel like you have to spam. And that's because I really care about regulating nervous systems and feeling secure. And I find as a very secure attachment style when I'm on lives with other tarot readers and they're telling you to spam your name, that gives me anxiety and it makes me feel some sort of way when I'm not picked. So because of that, we do a list here. I try to go on about 10 minutes before just so that we can get some energy going. It seems to help a lot. Hi, Missy. Hi, Christina. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Sorry, people were trying to jump on my live, but I don't really let people in on my lives. It's just us. Good morning. Good morning. Did you guys want a card? Everybody gets a card. If you subscribe, you go to the top of the list and you get the first card. It looks like Christina just subscribed. If I have any other subscribers, let me know. You know what, Christina? I am feeling for you this Twin Flame Ascension deck. Again, I'm giving away these 2 decks that we're working with today over on Instagram. Today's the last day. Ooh, hot card for Christina. 1-1, surrender. You're going through a dark night of the soul. So I don't think anyone who is following me hasn't gone through some sort of spiritual awakening or dark night of the soul. Dark nights of the soul are traumatic and they're hard, and everything that you think you understood about your life ends and changes. And it's what brings us here, right? It's what brings you to me. So welcome to your dark night of the soul. It's nice on this side of the timeline, where we all see things sort of the same way and are a little bit outside of the matrix. So this is an example of the Twin Flame Ascension deck. Like I said, pretty soon, in about 5 minutes, Justina will be on and she's going to ask you to drop your no, that is good. I mean, I feel like if you don't go through some sort of spiritual awakening, you know when you go through a spiritual awakening because things in your life don't fit anymore that used to fit so well, and you see the world a little differently. So that is what that's about. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. I am feeling really good. I've been just getting settled, moving in. So happy to be back. Is Benjamin going to reach out to me? If you want me to answer a specific question, like is Benjamin going to reach out to me? Also, that's my son's middle name. You can Cash App or Venmo me. And I use 2 tarot decks to read. And I will read from you from my working decks that I use to read. So anybody, if you have a specific question, usually in the morning, in the first 10 minutes, we get about 5 or 6 Cash Apps or Venmos where people are asking me questions. So if you want to ask me a question, that's a great way to start while we're waiting for Justina to take the list. I don't think she's on yet, so you might have to drop your name in a couple seconds when she comes on. So be patient, keep tapping that screen. I was just saying that we're going to work from the 2 decks that I'm giving away over on Instagram. It's the last day of the giveaway. We will, if you go, you can join it. Last day to join to win 3 card decks. It's this deck, and I'm certified in angel messages, but I just can't memorize them for whatever reason. So Everyone gets a free card. Every single person gets a free card. Any second, my mod will be on and she'll ask you to drop your first name, last initial, and everyone gets one card in whatever I channel. And I can't remember what I channel. I'm a stroke survivor. So the second I say it, it's gone. And then, but I want everyone to feel like they have access to getting information, getting cards. If you have a specific question, like, you know, you're up at night worried about something, you can spend $10 on Cash App or Venmo or the donation of your choice. People have been so kind to me and I'm so grateful. And I will do a tarot reading with my decks that I use for work for you. An involved reading, you know, that answers your specific question. Hi guys, good morning, welcome. Tap that screen. Here is my coffee. I barely drank any. All right, you guys go ahead and drop your first name, last initial. You only have to drop it one time. Everybody gets a card. It's important to us that everyone here feels seen and heard and validated and like they're important. We really love spending our mornings with you and love doing this. So please respect and be kind to my mods. As I mentioned, I'm a stroke survivor. I have a hard time managing and reading the comments, right? So that's why they pin them for me, which is so helpful. You're drinking your coffee too? Yay, good morning. Coffee and cards, how it all started like 5 years ago. All right, you guys. Hi, Jake. How's everybody doing? Good morning. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Keep tapping that screen for my mods. Once the list starts going, it starts going and it goes fast. So drop your first name, last initial. Everybody gets a card. You only have to drop your name one time, just one time, because Justina is taking a complete list. Sometimes when you guys spam, which I know you're completely trained to do, I totally know that, but what happens is it goes so quick that we lose names, and then people will be like, you skip me, and it's never intentional. We never intentionally want to skip anybody. It's just from the spamming. So if you are just hopping on, drop your first name, last initial, everybody gets a card. If you would like me to answer a specific question, I can do that via Cash App or Venmo. The links are in my bio. You can click right out and all my links are there. If you want a one-on-one appointment with me, I am finally taking one-on-ones again in about 8 days. So my calendar's filling up fast, but I'm so excited. I do 15-minute appointments that are very affordable so you can see if we vibe, because everybody doesn't vibe, right? And then I go up to 40 minutes. I also don't advertise mediumship, but I do it. So if that's something you want, just let me know, and that's something we can do together too. All right, do we have the first name when you're ready? Again, one more time for the people just joining. We are going to be using these two decks today that I am giving away over on Instagram. So if you like these decks, if you vibe with them, join the giveaway. I'll be choosing a winner live tomorrow to win 3 actual decks, but we're working with these 2 today. All right, good morning, everybody. How's everybody feeling today? Tell me how you're feeling if you want in the comments while Justina's doing the list. Let me know what you're thinking about, what's going on with you, how you're feeling this morning, how you felt this morning when you were laying in bed and like getting ready to wake up. You know, what kind of day does it feel like it's going to be for you guys? And then let's see if we can shift the energy a little bit. I am an energy healer, so we do shift energy. You have a lot of school work and don't want to do it. That's hard. That is hard. I get that call from my daughter. Anxiety and uncertain with things at work, of course, you know, that's so hard. It's so hard when work feels hard and, you know, everything feels overwhelming. Oh, you work graveyard? Well, you're probably getting ready for bed, so hopefully you're cozy. Stressed with this merge. I know you are, Justina. It's stressful. I know. You guys. All right, let's take a minute. We're going to do like a deep breath and stretch. So much stress. Ready? How's that? I woke up bright and early, so I was able to work out, walk my dog, and make it to work on time. That is so great. I love hearing that, Christina. That's amazing. All right, I think we're gonna get ready to get that first name. Good morning, welcome. If you just, third eye has been throbbing so much for the last few days, so that sounds like you're like getting a lot of transmutions, a lot of channeling. I want you to go stand outside at some point, hug a tree, barefoot. I know it's cold. Hi, I know it's cold outside, but try to do some grounding exercises so that you can balance what you're, you want to observe and not absorb. And it sounds like you're absorbing a lot. So when you feel like you're absorbing and you can't just observe, tell yourself, to sit, to ground, to channel. All right, Nicole S., here we go. I'm going to start right now with the Light and Dreams. Light and Dreams. And again, both of these beautiful decks are being given away over on Instagram. It's the last day. So if you like it, go ahead. If you want to go to the top of the list, you can subscribe and you go to the top of the list immediately. And here is the first card for Nicole S. Red Riding Hood. Look how pretty this card is. So basically, you know, you want to explore something new. You want to go out. You want to do things that you're told that you can't do or shouldn't do or don't make sense. Very similar to the Dark Night of the Soul card that we got before. You should trust your instincts. If you feel like you need to change or you want to do something, even if it's scary, even if the big bad wolf might come and get you, don't be afraid of the big bad wolf because you can conquer that. You've got it. You can do this. All right, who is next? Hi, you guys. Welcome everybody who's coming today. If you have a specific question, like should I date Paul, you can Cash App or Venmo me. Otherwise, everybody gets a card. If you subscribe, you automatically go to the top of the list. Please reach out to one of my mods and let them know that you've subscribed and you will go to the top. We're now using the Twin Flame activation deck for Ghislaine. Ghislaine, good morning, sweet Ghislaine. Here we go. 8-8 Queen. Divine Feminine. I love this. So I feel like when we can attach to both our divine masculine and our divine feminine, that's when we can achieve absolute manifestation power. So much of my shadow work in my Find Your Light Academy and everything we work on is being in touch with our masculine and our feminine. Even though I don't talk about that a lot, that's what a lot of these journal prompts are about. Our masculine can set boundaries. Our feminine can use our wiles to attract what we need. Beautiful card. Just know if you want it, you can manifest it. So be careful what you're manifesting. Be careful how you talk to yourself. That is for Ghislaine. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everybody. If anybody just subscribed, let me know that you just subscribed and you will go to the top of the list to get your card. If you have a specific question, you can Cash App or Venmo me. Anna E. Anna E. Here we go. We're going back over here to the Oracle of Light and Dreams. Toyland. Inner child healing. So if you're feeling called to do something that feels a little ridiculous, trust me and believe that you are being called to heal your inner child. Here's like a weird thing. I got a new TV, a Samsung TV, and it has Vivo videos. I watch them all day and it's so healing to my inner child. It doesn't feel like it, but it is. So your inner child's asking you to do something that you used to love to do in your past, and it will be a healing exercise. So you're being called to do it. I don't care if you go roller skating, you go and get a milkshake, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Amazing. Amy K, thank you for subscribing. We are going to go to the Twin Flame activation deck. Do not forget that these decks are being given away over on my my Instagram, so you can join that giveaway. I'm going to be picking live tomorrow night. Amy K, thank you for subscribing. 9-9 Sacred Sexuality. Assessing the unified field. So you're attracted to somebody and you need to be attracted to them. You need to, and you feel like you're like, I don't want to sleep with them. I don't know what to do. There's some transfer of energy that is calling to you that you need, right? And we don't see sex often as energy, but like, trust me when I tell you, there's something that you need from this interaction, and it's okay. It's also okay if you like, I'm super attracted to you and I never want to see you again, but I like am really into this. That is all right. If for some reason you don't, you're super into them and then you're like, oh, that's what this is about. This is going to be some sort of life force relationship. And you'll figure that out in the beginning. But when you have that deep attraction like that, trust it. Angel. Hi, Angel. You subscribed. We are going to go to the Light and Dreams Oracle for Angel. Thank you for subscribing. And you guys, all month, you get to go to the top of the list. And if you enjoy this, then you can do it next month too, and so on. Angel, here we go. Angel, feathers. Oh God, I love this. So I was trained by Don Miguel Ruiz, some shaman training, the 4 agreements, things like that. And he really taught me about feathers as messages from our ancestors. I don't know if you've had someone who's recently passed on, or maybe it's been a long time. I mean, for me, my father's been gone 12 years and it feels like yesterday still, right? This is a note to let you know that the people who have passed on in your life that you care about, they're watching you. They're taking care of you. They're making sure you're okay. When doors are closing, they're closing them because they don't think they're the right doors. So when you feel sad because something isn't working out the way that you thought that it was supposed to be, you trust in the feathers, you trust in the ancestors, you trust in the angels that they're protecting you and bringing you exactly where you need to be. All right. Who is next? You are so welcome. And that is really magical. And also I have a feeling that you're going to see a feather in a weird place in the next like 24 hours. So that will be your validation that your angels are with you. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Did I just read for you the person who said that they just lost their daughter? Oh my gosh. I am giving you so much love. I can't, it like breaks my heart. I can't even imagine what you're going through. All right, who is next? Who is next? Hi, Dee. How are you today? We are going to do the twin flame activation for you. 1010, divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence. I'm going to tell you guys a little story about my most viral video that I ever posted. I posted it at 3 o'clock in the morning when my husband was leaving for work. I did not remember posting it. I don't even know why I was told to, but I literally did this half awake inner child healing exercise. And literally, I think that's why most of you follow me, was that video. I know that my guides told me to do that. I know that I didn't do that on my own. So trust when you get these like messages coming in and do it. Right? Do it and trust that they're there for the higher good. My guides wanted me to connect with all of you and they were like, I'll find you your perfect client. This is how we're going to do it. So trust that. Hi, Allison. Okay. I will make sure, Justina, will you make sure that you let me know about Allison when she comes on? Hi, Jakey. How are you doing? Too much homework? We miss you. Here we go. Jakey over here. Jakey, road warriors. It is time to go on a little road trip or do the mission that you haven't been wanting to do. Definitely, you are being called to hit the road. If a friend has asked you to go do something and you've sort of hum and hawed about it or you haven't wanted to, you're being told like open road, music blaring, clear the soul. This is your call. Go do something fun. Plan something for the weekend or whenever you can that will you need some new experience. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget, if you subscribe, you go to the top of the list. Everybody gets a card. We are working with 2 of the 3 decks that I'm giving away over on Instagram. If you guys vibe with these decks, please make sure you're following me on Instagram and go join the contest. All right, we just did Jake. Now it is Angel. Hi, Angel. We're working with twin flame activation over here. This one's for Angel. Don't forget, if you subscribe, you go to the top of the list. Angel M. And if you have a question you want answered, you can Cash App or Venmo me. Angel M. 1111, compassion. That's not usually how I read 1111, but I love it. Higher heart opening. So how I'm going to read this, I'm going to interpret it on my own because as I told you guys, I channel with each card. You are on the right path and there is a new beginning. This looks like there's a new beginning in love, the way they're trying to challenge this. And part of how this new beginning occurs is to stop being with anybody, or if you're already in a relationship, stop trying to change anyone you love. Start accepting them for exactly who they are with compassion and watch them rise up and become the best version of themselves. People need validation. They need to feel seen, heard, and loved for exactly who they are. I know that's what we all want, right? So we need to make sure that we're giving that to the people we love. Keep tapping the screen. Tap the screen. Don't forget, if you subscribe, you go to the top of the list and you get to stay on the top of the list all month. And then if you enjoy it and feel like it's valuable, you can do it again next month. Liz E, we are back with the lights and dreams. Here we go. Liz E, Angel. So this is a little different than feathers. This is your spirit guide, an angel guide. It could be an ancestor. I do feel some maternal energy around this. They want you to know that they're opening doors, they're moving things, they're protecting you, but just with feathers, right? Almost got that at 1111. Ooh, I love that. Just know, right? Angels close doors that we want opened, we believe need to be open. When you have endings that are difficult and you don't understand why, just trust that it's not an energetic fit. And if you push it, it's going to be worse. Your angels are making sure that you're divinely supported, which means even if you think you want something, they can see clear what's best for you. So trust that. All right. I can't remember who I just, okay, here we go. I absolutely devastated. I need to know if Angel is cheating. Go ahead and Cash App or Venmo me and I'll answer that about cheating. That's a pretty common question and it's very easy to see. Our guides definitely always tell us in tarot if someone's cheating on us or, you know, things aren't what they seem. We'll know quickly with a tarot reading. Ashley S. 3-3 soulmate, clearing core wounds. So you're either with someone or someone's going to come into your life who's going to help you. Like when I think about when I first met my husband 11 years ago, my attachment style was so shitty. I was so crazy. I feel like I should do videos about when I was first single, how nutso I was, and insecure about everything. My husband came into my life and I don't think anyone would ever describe me as anything but like a secure attachment style now. You know why? Because he was right for me. He helped heal me. Someone's coming into your life that's going to heal you. All the pain, all the stuff that happened before, it's going to be gone. And it could be the same person who's like leveling up and realizing how they've hurt you and how that hurts them internally, right? I'm not sure exactly. We'd have to do a deeper reading for that. But you need to trust that you're on the right course with this soulmate relationship. And you're both growing and learning and getting through things together. Keep tapping the screen for me, you guys. Tap, tap, tap. I hope I didn't freeze. All of a sudden, it's looking like maybe I froze. I hope not. Hey, you guys, are you still there? Am I good? Oh, here we go. Okay, Nicole H. Back to the Light and Dreams Oracle. Don't forget, both of these decks. Ooh, we have a jumper. Nicole H. We have two jumpers, so we're going to read two. Okay. Nicole H. Shadow and Little Wings. So you are diving into healing. You're on a healing journey. You've learned the lessons, but you're having trouble integrating them. You're trying to, like, you know, but you're still triggered. You're still a little defensive, but you've got these little wings that are telling you, you know, you can get through this, but you've got to do the work. So Nicole, this is a call to do the work. Go check out Find Your Light Academy. Every single thing that you need to know, and how to heal, how to deal with that shadow, how to not let the shadow take over your life is in Find Your Light Academy. Try it for free 2 weeks. Hopefully you love it. But that was, boy, that was a call from your guides that it's time to level up. You've got this. Integration is so close, and that's the hardest part. All right. Hi, Allison. Just drop your first name, last initial, and everyone will get a card. If you've already dropped your first name, last initial, trust that you're on the list. If you want to get to the top of the list because you're in a hurry, you can subscribe, and automatically, when you pop in, you automatically go to the top of the list all month. Does that say Diana M? My eyes already. So back to the twin flame activation. Diana M. Ooh, here we go. 4-4. Facilitation, expansive growth. So you are in the phase, I call this, when we go through the dark night of the soul or spiritual awakening, there's this period where we want so much information. We're absorbing it all. I mean, if you saw all my books and all my decks, and when I first tipped my toes into this journey, I just felt like there wasn't enough information for me. That's where you are. Get it all, do it all. Really, while you're motivated, invest, do that shadow work, do those moon rituals, change your life. You have got this. You are in a time of complete change and growth. So lean into it and love it. It's a very transformational time in your life. So anything can happen too. That's the really great thing about when we get there. When we start to open our eyes to what's happening in the universe and how connected we are, that's when everything starts manifesting. All right, how you guys doing? I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. Everybody's doing great. We have 15 more minutes, so we're gonna get a ton more names. So if you're just hopping on, drop your first name, last initial. Let's see, April B. Is that right, or is that Ariel? Ariel, of course. Hi, Ariel. Okay, here we go. Ariel, Moonlight. So welcome to the witchy side of things, where everything we do is around moon cycles. We know how to manifest, we know how to heal, we know how to let go, we know how to work in those moon cycles. We know that all the magic happens with the moon, especially with women. Our cycles are around the moon, everything is. So this is your call to start leaning into some moon rituals, some moon healing. Again, all of that's available in my bio for free for 2 weeks. Check it out. We have a full moon coming. This is telling you, like, work with the moonlight. This is where it begins, right? This is how you start to find your alchemy, right? You're going to figure out what you're drawn to, but the answers for you fall in the rituals. The answers for you fall in journaling and learning who you are in the moonlight, right? That is how I did it. That's how my transformation happened. I didn't do any shadow work or anything at all, except in the full and new moon. And I was religious about it. Now I have a million journals, you know, you'll see when you join Find Your Light, and all kinds of things you can do all the time. But when I first started, twice a month was all I could commit to. And trust me, it was enough. It was magical. Sarah W. Three soul merger, ebb and flow. So this is a hard one in some respects because it's hard to master. It's hard to master flow and trust. I've been telling you guys, that's what I've been working on. Flow and trust was my intention for 2024. To not feel like I have to control everything, to no matter how scary things feel, to trust that the universe has my back, and that I'm protected by my ancestors, my angels, the people who love me. Ebb and flow. When we get a card like ebb and flow, it means probably we're going through a really difficult, challenging time, and we're really, really afraid of what's going to happen. You got to just trust it. You got to just trust that everything's going to work out exactly as it's supposed to, even if that's not how it looks in your head, right? You just have to trust. And welcome to the ebb and flow cycle with me. I hope that we have the best 2024 ever. Okay, Kelly, I'm going to switch over to Light and Dreams. I love, look how pretty those are. So my aesthetic, like my favorite color. This is like my favorite color in the world. Kelly, okay. Feathers again. This one's for Kelly. It's another feathers. Someone you love has recently passed on, or it could be a long time. Like I said, with my father, it feels like yesterday. They're letting you know that they're with you. You will probably see a feather or a message of some kind in the next 24 hours to let you know that they're supporting you and they're around you. You have, this one feels a little more masculine, the energy around you, but there is some energy around, which doesn't mean much. Like my daughter has a more, I mean, I love her and she's gorgeous and beautiful, but she has a more masculine energy, right? Even her chart says she's more masculine dominant. But I'm just letting you know there is someone around you who's protecting you. All right. Do we have any more names on the list? Hi, Jessica H. Okay, back to Twin Flame activation for Jessica H. Jessica H. And don't forget, we are doing a giveaway with both of these decks. They're going to be given away live tomorrow. Let's see. 2-2, spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted. And don't we know how this works? Listen, I talk about all the time. You need to either go with the flow or your tower moment is going to be hard. If you're holding on to something that doesn't fit anymore, that isn't working for you, that you know in your heart is wrong, it will be taken away from you in the most dramatic way if your guides don't see that it fits. So trust that gnawing, trust that intuition, trust that feeling. Shift or be shifted. Okay, it looks like I just got a Venmo. Hold on, was it a Venmo or a Cash App? I think it was a Venmo. Oh, it logged me out. Hold on, give me one sec. Let's see. I want to know if my boyfriend is the one and if I'll end up marrying, or if he's just kind of healing phase to help me out of my previous relationship. Let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Ah, sorry guys. Making a big mess. All right, here we go, Ariel. Let's check this out. See what we get here. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. King of Cups and Strength. It's interesting because I think that you know that he's sort of the one, but the Strength reversed makes me feel like maybe you don't think you deserve him. The Eight of Pentacles. It looks like there's some stuff where you worry about financial things in this relationship. I can't tell what it is. And like maybe you feel like you want someone who has a little bit more, not necessarily education, but is higher up in their path. He is a wonderful, wonderful person. I do think that there's something where maybe he doesn't, this is what I'm picking up. I don't know if it's right. It looks like you want him to have a little bit more incentive. Is that right? I feel like, you know, you want him to strive for a little bit more. That's what it looks like to me. He is a wonderful, wonderful guy. I just don't know. There's something that's holding you back, and only you can tell me what that is. What's interesting is by asking that question, part of you feels like there might be someone else out there for you. You are a really, really, you're like a kind of a go-getter and really like know how to make things happen and believe sort of that you can do anything. And there seems to be a little bit of a lack mindset or something going on maybe with him that's making you feel uncomfortable. I can't put my finger on what it is exactly. I do know it's something around like ambition is what it feels like to me. So here's the thing. He would stay with you forever and he probably will propose. You need to ask yourself why you're on the fence about it, right? There's something that's making you be on the fence. And I think the fence is a pretty scary place because I think when we're on the fence, we know it's not right. I think when we're with the person that we know, screams to our soul, we're never really on the fence. So that being said, he's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guy. I mean, I'm definitely picking up that he's a great, great guy. I just don't know if he has the drive that it feels to me like you're looking for in a partner. Okay, here we go. Christina B. Here we go. And if you have a specific question, you can also Cash App or Venmo me like Ariel just did. And also, so you guys know, always the replay goes up on YouTube, so make sure you're following my YouTube. Christina B. 88, one with oneself blossoming. I love this. When we can count on ourselves for validation, we don't need to look out for external validation. That's when we call in the highest vibrational people. When we don't need anyone else, but we like other people, that's when our life starts to change. Congratulations, Christina. This is a wonderful card. It took me years to not seek validation from others. It took me years to not need to know everyone's opinion about every single choice I made in my entire life. When I say years, like I was for sure in my early 40s before I mastered that. So, and boy, is that like the most amazing thing to master. All right. Hi, Gertrude. You can definitely Cash App or Venmo me and I'll do exactly what I just did for the last part. And good morning. Good morning. Well, that's a great lesson to learn. It takes a long time to learn it. Allison S. Hi, Allison S. Okay, we are going to do, we're doing this one. Sorry. Okay, Allison S. So much love to you too. I love spending my mornings with you. Another Red Riding Hood. So there is some obstacle you've created in your mind, right? Some big bad wolf that you feel like you can't move past. Something where you've told yourself you're trapped. And listen, I did that for 20 years in an unhealthy relationship, convinced myself I couldn't go anywhere. So not true. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I did. And we do that to ourselves. We convince ourselves that we can't get through whatever this crisis is that we put ourselves in, or maybe that this is all we deserve, or this is as good as it gets. That's not true. This is telling you to go put on your little red cape and go explore, and you can definitely kill that beast. Like, don't let the fear take over your life, right? You got to go live your life. All right, keep tapping that screen for me. If you subscribe, you go automatically to the top of the list. Everybody gets a card. If you have a specific question, like did Jose meet someone else, go ahead and Cash App and Venmo me and I will answer that for you. Loretta, that is my daughter's middle name. Good morning, Loretta. Here we go. We have 4-4, facilitation, expansive growth. So again, this is the card that always makes me think of people when they are in the beginning of their spiritual awakening or dark night of the soul, and there's so much information and you're like, you don't even know, you've been seeing everything way wrong, like we're all connected, right? This is where we have the biggest growth, the biggest expansion. It was in this moment that I was like, oh, I'm gonna help people heal. I'm gonna help people feel better about themselves. Magical things happen in this sort of manic spiritual awakening, but it's an amazing time. We annoy everyone around us, but God, it's magical when it happens. So enjoy this time. Gobble up all the information, do all the things. Go check out Find Your Light Academy. You can learn to read ribbons, you can read tarot, you can do healing, you can learn everything. There's so much in there, you'll be lost for years. There's so much content. Talia. Ooh, Talia. I have no idea what this means, this card. So we're gonna pull another one for Talia. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. All right. Catwoman. I love this one. So Catwoman, you know, Taylor Swift, think of just, you are in tune, but right now you'd rather be sort of hermiting and spending your time at home and caring for those that you love and the things that you love. There is nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with feeling like right now you want to internalize a little bit. I read Catwoman a little bit like I read the Hermit card. It's okay right now to not feel like, being around tons of people or doing things. It's kind of a hermiting, quiet time. So stay home, be comfy, wear your pajamas. This is me telling you it's okay to not want to do stuff. We don't always have to do things. Here's the other thing. If people are asking you to go out or hang out and you don't want to, no is a complete answer. Or I wish I could. I wish I could. That sounds so fun, right? You don't need to say that you're feeling antisocial right now, right? That's not something you need to say. Hi, Melissa. All right, you guys are so patient. Thanks so much. We are in our last 5 minutes. I do think maybe I got another Venmo. Let me check really fast. Marisol, will my project be optioned and made this year? Will it be financially successful? Let's see, because that's 2 questions, I'm going to kind of ask them specifically with one card. Okay, let's see. The Devil reversed. Your project will be optioned, but there's going to be some sacrifices. Some things are going to be different than you thought they were. I'm going to get more information on that. The World upside down. So it's going to be successful, but it's going to be different, right? They're going to make changes and it's going to feel personal, right? Because it's your project and you want it a certain way, but you need to be able to sacrifice some things to make this work the way you want it to. You're going to get tons of good messages about it. People are going to love it. So you need to understand, like, this project has the opportunity to change people's lives, but you can't go to battle, sort of, and you don't want to. You're not going to win. 5 of Swords means perpetual. You're going to have to make some sacrifices to make this go. Now, as far as if it's going to be financially successful, I have the Ace of Cups reversed and the 5 of Cups reversed. I'm going to pull one more, and the Queen of Swords reversed. It's going to be successful, but maybe not in the way you think it's going to be successful. So there's going to be some challenges around, around what you think of successful and what successful is, right? So financially, I see that it's going to definitely do more than break even. People are going to really, really love it, but it is going to look different. So come back to me afterwards, because I'm really eager to hear what the changes were you had to make. But I can see if you make the necessary changes, this is going to be a really successful situation. I got one more. Give me 1 second. You guys, I'm definitely going to read. Is the next school change for my children going to be the best move? Oh, that's always so hard. The way we worry about our kids, right? Let's see. I'm going to shuffle both of these with clear energy for Angela. We have about 3 more minutes, you guys. So I'm going to last call on the Venmos so that I can really do a couple more on the list. Okay. Is the next school move? Yes. It's going to be amazing. I almost don't want to keep. Yes. It's going to be so good. They're going to meet people who are going to enrich their lives, really, really give to them. What do we have here? They're going to make tons and tons of friends. So positive. This is a really good move, and they're going to learn a lot. What more could you ask for than them having a really good education and learning a lot, making friends and feeling supported both emotionally and financially, which is really nice. It looks like a really, really good move, and I'm super excited for you. All right. I think we're caught up on Cash App and Venmos. Am I caught up on people who have subscribed? If you've subscribed and you have not received your thing yet, please let me know. Kelly, Twin Flame activation. Kelly R. You are so welcome. Kelly R. Ground, shield, protect, angel number 33. So this is your time to be careful who you're giving to, Kelly. I'm feeling like you're sort of giving your power away. You're giving it to people and not understanding how valuable it is. You need to take care of you, and you don't need to be constantly the person pouring into other people's cups, right? So I'm going to tell you right now, this is a call to take care of you and ground and protect. If someone's giving you the ick, or you're feeling some sort of way, or you're like, why don't they love me how I love them? Because you're not an energetic match. So let that go. Don't try to force something by giving too much of yourself to people, right? That even goes for, like, when people in our family are making us feel some sort of way, right? You need to take care of you. Danielle D. Unseen throne, unseen throne. I feel like that's another situation where you're giving your power away. This is a call to say, don't give to people constantly when they're not feeding you. And because we got it twice in different messages, you know, especially the way this is called unseen throne, I think it's really important to remember your power, right? We all have so much power and we just hand it away to people. All right, Missy. What do we have for Missy? 9-9, unification, aligning with abundance. Try not to worry about work, okay? It's all going to be okay. Align yourself and believe. If there's something that you're worried about and your anxiety's through the roof, you're a subscriber of Find Your Life, go get that manifestation journal. It'll make you feel more in control. I think the gratitude journal in alignment with the manifestation journal works really, really well, because when we are coming from a place of gratitude, we raise our vibration, so it's easier to align with the abundance, but it's all happening, right? You just need to trust you deserve it. That's the part. That's where that anxiety comes in, because we're like, oh, this can't possibly work out in my highest favor because I don't deserve that. All right, Justina. Here we go, Justina. Silver birch. Look, holding the owl. You are intuitive. You are magical. You need to be at one with nature. I know it's super cold. I don't think you've had enough like witchy outdoor time. This is your call to spend a little time outside if you can. I know it's cold, but I think you need to forage a little or something. I'm definitely feeling that this is a call to like get some nature time. And let's see, we have Miss Chris. And then I think we're done. Miss Chris, healing separation. Go within, go within, go within. Manifest, meditate, do that shadow work, right? That is always the thing. If we don't know what's going on or we're feeling insecure or any kind of way about anything, the call is always to do shadow work, right? Always go in and do that journaling. All right, you guys, today was magical. So great having you here. The replay goes up on YouTube. Missy, I just read you. You can see it on the YouTube. It's at the very end. Thank you for joining us today. We will be back on Thursday. We take Wednesdays off. Make sure you're back Thursday morning. Subscribers, don't forget, you automatically will get to go to the top of the list all for the rest of the month. And one last time, if you guys like today's cards, if you enjoyed these cards, we are doing a giveaway over on Instagram. So go join the giveaway. All right, you guys, I will see you live tomorrow night on Instagram, picking the winners of the decks. And I will see you live on Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific time to do coffee and cards. Thanks for a great morning. Bye.